At Cody's shout, Prism's heart leaped into her throat. Fade clutched her shoulder and ghosted her and himself. They leaped up together and spun around, knocking their chairs out of the van into the parking lot. A hand zipped forward at the end of a grotesquely elongated arm and grabbed at Fade, only to pass right through him. Cody ducked under his desk.
"Rubber Bandit!"
he yelped. A thin man in a shining eraser-pink jumpsuit stood near Prism and Fade's car. He drew his arm back towards his body. Prism's stomach churned as it reshaped to a normal shape and size.
"Don't worry, Thorax. I'm not here for you,"
Rubber Bandit cackled, his voice irritatingly high.
"You can bug out if you want. I won't stop you." "Hey, that's my catchphrase,"
Cody whined from his hiding spot. Fade angled his body between his wife and the villain. Prism's powers danced beneath her skin, like stabbing pins, even though she hadn't accessed them yet. In a faded state, she couldn't use any of the mind-related powers she shared with Aiden, but she could use her light-based ones. Oh, what if she tried to use them and couldn't?
"We don't want any trouble."
Fade held out the hand that wasn't attached to her.
"If you're after the Animus bounty, I swear I'm not the ticket to that."
"Whether that's true or not, I'm sure Animus would pay to have their own chance to interrogate you."
Rubber Bandit bared his teeth before stretching out his arm once more and sweeping it in a broad gesture over the parking lot and the grassy area beyond. Civilians stared at them.
"No one needs to get hurt, though. At least, not here. The bug guy, your girlfriend, and any innocent bystanders are of no use to me. Come with me quietly, and they'll all be safe."
Tale number 3, Oh Snap, by Amber Gabriel. Elam Bentley turned up the collar on his jacket against the chilly morning breeze and smirked. Thank goodness Reno's DOSA team consisted of total slackers. Even his mediocre public defender had successfully uncovered the flaws in their paperwork, or lack thereof. Now he was back on the streets after wasting only a few months of his life in a holding cell. He took a deep breath and stretched, enjoying his freedom. Finally rid of that blasted disruptor cuff, Elam briefly accessed his full powers and really stretched. His hands shot skyward, his natural elasticity allowing him to reach beyond the top floor of the Justice Complex behind him. After flexing his muscles, his arms flew back into place with a satisfying snap.
"Don't get too cocky there, flubber."
Elam turned to face Bite, the leader of the team that had failed to provide enough evidence to convict him of an actual crime. If now wasn't a good time to feel cocky, I don't know what is. He felt generous enough to overlook the sable's attempt to needle him. "Here's your stuff," growled Right Cross, Bite's power sable. She shoved a small navy blue duffel bag toward him. "What, no manila envelope?" "Courtesy of DOSA. The agency feels compelled to compensate you for your time served." "Your skill at sarcasm is inspiring." Elam reached out his hand for the bag, but Bite grabbed it first.
"Let me check and make sure all your belongings are here."
Bite made a show of rifling through the bag.
"One ludicrous costume, $3 and change. Oh, what have we here? One cell phone."
He held it up, and it sparked and started to smoke as his power surged through it.
"Oops."
Bite dropped the phone back in the bag and threw it at Elam, who glared at him as he caught it. "If you weren't able to stretch your fingerprints, we'd have you for that bank heist in Denver along with Jupiterus," said Right Cross. "It's only a matter of time until you make a mistake, and then—" She smacked her hand with her fist. "It doesn't matter how many mistakes I make as long as you two keep making them." Right Cross took a step toward him, but Bite put a hand on her shoulder to hold her back.
"Your name and photo are all over the internet now. We know you're the Rubber Bandit, and we'll be watching,"
Bite growled. His once salt and pepper hair now looked almost as silver as his jacket, as if the scrutiny his team had undergone in the aftermath of the siphon case had aged him. Since it isn't illegal to obtain genetic enhancement overseas and return to the U.S., and that's the only thing you can prove I did after the judge threw out the assault charges, I'm going to bounce back from this little setback just fine. Peace out!
Sorry.
Thirsty examined the paper Elam slapped on the bar in front of him.
I can't get you out of jury duty. It's your civic responsibility.
But you need me here, right? I have to work. Elam had worked weeknights as a bouncer at Thirsty's for 2 months, ever since his release from DOSA custody on a technicality. The local agents for the Department of Super-Abled weren't so super at paperwork. Thirsty removed his glasses and set them atop his curly gray hair as he peered at the fine print. A neon sign blinked behind him.
That's not one of the exceptions. It says here you have to see the judge to be released for economic hardship.
Dion, one of Thirsty's regulars, slapped Elam on the back.
They're sure to let you off when you tell them what this dude pays you,
he guffawed. The gold chains around his neck clinked as they slid across his Lakers jersey. You think? Elam brightened. Further down the bar, another customer, Ronnie, shook his head.
This place doesn't open till 4. You'd only miss maybe an hour of work. That's hardly hardship. I can get Lewis to come in for an extra day or 2, I suppose, Thirsty mused. If he's got class, I can cover the door until you get here.
Elam scowled as he studied the paper.
Why would they be calling me, anyway? This is for normal people, not former supervillains. Hey man, you got a normal job now. You update your driver's license?
Asked Dion. Elam nodded. He'd had to use the dingy motel where he slept as his address so he could update his license and collect his paycheck.
That's how they get you. That and registering to vote.
Registering to vote? I didn't do that, Elam scoffed.